Memorial Day 2018 over here in Castle Rock, Colorado. We just got done with an outstanding ceremony honoring all the fallen. They've made the greatest sacrifice for you and I and our freedoms. I just wanted to share a couple words with you today. Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, "Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?" And I said, "Here I am, send me." Isaiah 6:8. We are very grateful and thankful to the American soldier, airman, Coast Guard, Marine, and sailor that heard this voice, followed their hearts, and took action to stand for this great nation. On record since the Revolutionary War of 1775, over 1.5 million Americans have made the greatest sacrifice for our freedoms. Now, I want to share with you that I believe this number is more like 2.5 million. If you take into account all the brothers and sisters that have came home from conflicts and wars around this world, and they have been consumed by the monster. That monster is known back in World War I, World War II, Vietnam as shell shock. Today it's presently known as PTSD or a TBI. I ask you not to forget those and pray for the 22 a day and for our veterans who get consumed. Each and every fallen hero should be wrapped in the moral fabric of this great nation. Because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here standing free as one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Every headstone that resides in cemeteries around this great nation and around this world house the names of our fallen heroes. They all stand in unison, in one color, in one size, regardless of their rank. Because we know as Americans, freedom isn't free, and sometimes to seek peace, we must enter into conflicts and war and the shedding of American blood. Each and every fallen hero should be held in the highest regard in our society and nation for their gift of freedom they have given you and I. Please don't take this gift for granted. They sacrificed not only their life, but I ask you to think about the generations and families that would have been built if our brothers and sisters who fell and made the greatest sacrifice were still here today. And think about the impact that they would make on America. I have a challenge for all of us here in America. Today, in your own special way, please take a moment of your time. Maybe a moment, maybe 5 moments. Whatever is in your heart. And just sit and thank the fallen heroes and their families for the sacrifices they've made for us. Today is Memorial Day, one day that America recognizes. But I can tell you that Memorial Day is every day for the families of our fallen heroes and the friends who served with them and those brothers. I ask you to be a patriot for this country. Be a person who loves, supports, and defends the USA and its interests with devotion. When you see the flag flying high, or you hear the national anthem, stand in honor for those brothers and sisters who've made the greatest sacrifice for you and I. Freedom isn't free. You're standing in honor for them and to honor those that stand in unison and fight with our allies for our freedoms. Please pray for the families of our fallen heroes, our war fighters, and those around this world who stand in unison for this country. May God bless you. Peace be with you. Stand strong in your journey, and may God continue to bless America. Amen.